YouTube TV. It's where my friends playing.
You get the blocking already.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Pick it up. Gourmet. Let's go! Let's go! That's my defense! Let's go!
What happened?
Fumble.
No.
Right at the goal line.
Not easily done. Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
I did. Oh, let's go. We got you.
Yeah.
No, it's so serious, man. I got beef against these boys. I got beef against these boys. I got beef.
Oh man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback.
Where's Joe? Where's Nick at? There he is.
Get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going
Come
all
on.
the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How
That's
about
tough. What happened?
And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline.
Inverse users.
That's a big game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. How about that? Their quarterback, 35 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory.
I know, that's what happened to me too. Yep, it's when you play, when you play users, they fuck you hard. And at any type of time they'll fuck you, they'll fuck you. And when I fuck you in the beginning of the game, well, here you go. Here's a fucking fumble. Let's change the way this fucking game goes, motherfuckers. Like, oh my god! You gotta be kidding me!
Big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards.
Oh shit, Trav. We played in the regular season. Did you have 2 back-to-back turnovers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like shit just happens.
3 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And Pointer, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone. And ordinarily that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. And they found a gap and they exploited it. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Where is Trevor and Brad going to play the other game?
Trev just said he's waiting on Brad.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Look at
what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go look at the tape and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get out of here, Nick.
Off the play fake. Campbell. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 37. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back.
No, you're so stupid.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
God.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
What are you
because what they're
doing?
hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. And they
even had it.
Didn't happen on that play.
I'll do it myself, son. Damn it. Take that.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Oh.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option,
Have him fumble at least one time.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for?
Man,
with
that's
defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it to the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, yeah, he got lit up.
Thank you.
And his kick is good.
Nothing
And they
stupid.
take the lead here
Get
now
the 3.
at 10-7.
Move on.
So a good kick there, and they put the
Don't try to
bow tie on
fake
with 3
nothing.
points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown.
Right.
We know that, but in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. He'll look to throw.
Ooh.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
He should have been trucking in. He said, nah, I'm just going to spin like a top.
Packer touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Play after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. A big play to start them out. Has them at the 45 already. Operating from the gun, Campbell. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
He said, get the bucking.
We've seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No, he said right to him.
Picked off at the 16.
Nah, that ain't sick.
Oh. Oh.
Brandon, you through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
Right, after this year, everybody's getting, I think, everybody's at 95, so they're getting to 99 this coming year. Oh, so then you'll be at 95.
Great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Right.
Throw. Campbell. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters
Put my backpack on.
And this time he
could have thrown it, but
I could have.
Happy with me?
Yeah.
I think he took matters into his own feet.
Because your arms are weak, though.
Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is
That's on God.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw
Rip
for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done.
Bro, you don't need no fumbles.
The wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really
Hey, Terry, what's going on?
There. I think they're going back to that well. A reminder, as we've done all year,
He said, Timmy, turn up with the slide, okay?
Report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second.
Rush
Coming, and he's taken down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Make a fumble. Make a fumble.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it.
Make a fumble.
First down inside the 10. The escapability and evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on second and goal. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Touchdown, Packers. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind.
That'll change the whole game if we could score here and get ball.
I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
A frozen tundra.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And some room to roam now. And finally down at the 32-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's got a first down and much more inside the A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Reinforcements come in as they're going to
no, coach, don't do it, coach. Don't do it, coach.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick here is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
I disrespect
This trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 43. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do
out there
everything
moving.
right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Usain Bolt who?
Okay.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup. And
He bucked him.
That's often a play that
He said, sit your ass down, boy.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 37 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Looking to throw. Campbell in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On 2nd down, McClellan. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He may try and run for this. He's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down.
Wow.
Now the holder's going to keep.
Let's go, Justin. Let's go, Justin Fields.
He got it.
Surprise, as his
Let's
guys
go,
have come down
Fields.
to 2.
Okay,
And a special play there by the special teams. It's one
Justin
thing to fake it, he ran in for the
Fields.
score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation.
Does that get him a contract somewhere, fellas?
He got the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
And now they'll empty the backfield.
He's a 99.
Like to go for 2. Back to throw. Campbell.
No.
He's taken down.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Wow.
Okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd. You don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Forced out to, and it's a touchdown for the Packers. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now Campbell throwing on 1st down. Finding Green complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Campbell now. From the gun, he'll throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off. Now a loose ball. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like that memory was a little too long there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add this gain to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. To throw is Campbell on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Oh, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think he maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in...
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 17 yards on the fake punt, and that's going to be a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains.
They went for it.
But it's a turnover on downs. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On the move to his left. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is
What about let's take it to the house?
And all the way to the opposite 45.
Good game.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Bruh.
Bruh.
What you trying to play?